All right, this is the part where we make the show very easy on Davey and I. Troy, how was your trip, man?
Oh my gosh, dude! Let me tell you.
Tell me.
I went to the British Virgin Islands,
Yeah.
and Rebecca and I. It was the first time her going. It's where I usually do my sailing trip.
Okay.
And my favorite island is Anegada.
Okay.
And I don't know if Clay can pull up a picture of just the Anegada Beach Club and where it's at.
Well, he probably could have if you prepped him.
Yeah, well, if I'd have got here more than 3 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
But we it's an island that only has 200 people on it. So it's a very remote island. It takes 2 ferries to even get there.
Wow.
I beg your pardon.
Or one really good swimmer. There it is right there. There it is right there. But that's where we stayed. We stayed in the Palapas. So it's glamping at the Ultimate, and the water you're looking at right there is over one of the largest reefs. It actually is the largest reef
That's
in the
amazing.
Caribbean.
Did you take that picture?
No, that's just their
That
stock
looks like
picture.
the picture you sent us. Over
Oh,
the
it might be the
weekend.
picture I sent.
That's an awesome picture, man.
Yeah, so I mean,
Jeez.
we woke up every morning like that.
That's not bad.
As far as the suck level goes, it was very low on the suck level
Okay.
and very high on the, okay, this is the way cool kids should live. So, but we rented a scooter. Her name was Shelly.
Aw.
Shelly the scooter.
Shelly, the silver bullet sometimes, because she'd get up to, like 40 miles an hour.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's fast on a scooter.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
It
It's very dangerous.
feels fast when you're on a scooter
There you go.
like
That's another picture of the.
There's the
Palapa right there.
bedroom,
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Jeez.
How was the air circulation? Okay in there?
It was wonderful. It
Is it
was
okay?
absolutely. I mean, there's no AC. It's just fans.
Yeah.
It's hard to get to, and it's wonderful that it's hard to get to because there's not that many people that get there.
Yeah.
So,
Any mosquitoes?
No,
Okay.
the breeze was so good. No
Perfect.
mosquitoes. The
I made
food
this
was
mistake,
great.
you guys.
The lobster's the best that I've ever had in the world.
Really?
Yeah. So if you look,
Jeez.
Anegada lobster is as good as you're ever going to get as far as eating wise.
How was the drink?
The drinking was good.
Was
They
it
had
more
Jameson-
rum or
they-
like what are they? What's their
they
specialty
did
out there?
those fruity drinks, and,
Ugh.
and there's the overview of the resort we stayed at.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Look at that. Looks
Yeah.
like Maldives.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's not horrible. So in the flights there was a little trouble because St. Thomas's runway. Speaking, I know we had another accident, and St. Thomas's runway is fairly short, and if you take off in one direction, you're headed towards the hills and the mountains. So we actually yesterday when we were flying out, we had to do a 10-minute flight to San Juan to get more fuel because the winds weren't correct in St. Thomas. So we didn't have enough fuel to make it all the way back. So we were too heavy to get back. So it makes for an interesting, when you do island vacations, there's always a little bit of delays and stuff like that, and they truly live the whole island time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do they land in the water with the plane, or is it an actual runway?
There's an amphibious plane near where the ferry station is.
Yeah.
So and
Have you ever done that before?
I've been on one here locally.
That looks awesome to do.
I've been on one here. Mr. Lures, who had the Lures Boat Company, had one. So I was on his amphibious plane before. Super cool. But everything over there. We stayed a day in Tortola, 3 days in Anegada, and another day in Tortola. So we got to see a lot of the islands. So
They prepared meals on the resort for you, or did you have to go out to like the village or whatever to eat?
there's a fine dining restaurant right on the resort there, and we have the only pool at that resort, which is about the size of our desk here.
Oh, a plunge pool. That's like my dream.
Yeah.
They're so nice. That's all you need. Just a little plunge. That's it. You
Yeah.
don't move around a lot.
Right.
Just sit there.
So no, I mean it was wonderful.
Cool. That's so fun.
There's the big pool.
Yeah,
The
I
big
love
pool.
it.
That's the only pool on the entire island.
That's all you need. Just a
Jeez.
little something.
Fancy.
So,
Oh, that looks like paradise.
The funny thing was, not the funniest thing. We were supposed to go horseback riding in the water on Saturday night, and because they have such bad internet and stuff like that, they didn't get my deposit. All right, so we're looking all
That's what
over.
they said.
Yeah, Well, they missed out. They didn't charge me in.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
But we're looking all over and we're riding our scooter, and scooters are not good in soft sand.
No.
And where we had to go was just very remote. Like, I mean, it looked like, okay, we're driving down a place where we're going to die. And we get there and there's like just little tiny lean-to with like 4 chairs sitting there. And we're like, okay, is this it? And it was exactly where we were supposed to be, but there were no horses.
Oh.
So, of course, we have no signal. We can't call anybody. And so we ended up exploring more the backwoods of Anegada than I think anyone else has ever done before.
Kind of cool, though.
Yeah,
Kind of
probably not
fun.
horrible,
Yeah,
right?
no, it made for a fun night.
Did you have a machete?
I did not have a machete, and now I wish I had, and now my vacation's ruined because I didn't have a machete.
No, it's just something to
ruined.
look forward to. Yeah.
Ruined.
Next, you'll have a
Yeah,
machete.
machetes on scooters are probably not the
Do
safest.
they let you bring machetes on planes?
No,
Not
but
normally.
something tells me they have that on the island. It's probably
Okay.
made out of like
They
some
probably do
bamboo
somewhere.
or something.
Yeah, everything has to get ferried in.
Not a third world country out there, Davey.
Well, it seems to with 200 people there. There ain't much there.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
It's not third world. It's definitely not.
Do
third
like the
world, but
workers live like in Fiji? Like the workers lived on another part of the island. Like
They
you
live, they live in the settlement.
right? Yeah, and
So-
like, you could go there and like they would do a performance or whatever for tourists. Do they
Yeah,
have that?
no, they're not doing any performances. They're basically telling you, get out of my yard.
Oh, really?
Same as
Okay.
everyone else.
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, that's where they live, and then they work on the resort, and then
Yeah.
have a happy life. It's an awesome balance.
Yeah, no, they have the settlement there, and the sections you get when you get into the settlement, it's pretty third world.
Mm-hmm.
So
Corrugated metal roofs and
not a lot of electricity.
yeah,
I mean, Irma
mangy dogs just walking around.
No, not too many dogs.
Really, cats?
No, mostly cows and goats
Oh, okay.
and donkeys. There's
Oh, yeah.
a pair of donkeys that we kept reappearing. I don't know if it's the same set of donkeys, but we kept seeing them everywhere.
Okay.
Stubborn.
They were following you
There was
guys.
two-
They were spy
yeah.
donkeys. What are the Americans doing?
Yeah.
Cool trip.
So no,
That's
but
awesome.
it was amazing. We had a wonderful time, and I don't think Rebecca's on the show yet, so I mean,
Yeah,
she's
she's-
still sleeping.
Still sleeping.
Still doing.
Right. What time did you guys get back? Yesterday?
We
Yesterday
got
you
back into St. Augustine right around 11. Blake had Taco.
Oh, wow.
Blake had Taco Bell waiting for us.
Oh,
And-
that's awesome.
And, you know, we got Maeve back last night, so we haven't seen Ty yet. So we got.
Good.
So we're very refreshed.
Very nice.
From
It's
our
always a good
experience.
feeling, man. To
Yeah.
just get away from not much responsibility. Just relax.
The one thing you get when you're there, you're just like, gosh, I really want to win the lottery.
yeah, right. Right.
It's just like I can do this. I can do this. Like once, a quarter, once
Yeah.
every 3 months or
Yeah.
something.
Just have a little
I
place.
don't know if I could live there full time, but
Yeah. Just have a little.
have a getaway there.
Wow,
wouldn't be
how
terrible.
beautiful.
So yeah, that's the entire island right there. So.
Wow. How long did it take you guys to fly out there? What's the
It's
plane
only
trip
it's
like?
only a 2.5 hour flight from Orlando.
Okay.
It's a direct flight, unless the winds aren't right in St. Thomas, then you have to go to San Juan for a 10-minute flight. But it's just a ridiculous place. So, like, you can't really explain it. Like, even me bragging about it and you guys seeing the pictures, it still doesn't give you that relaxation, how relaxed you are when you wake up right there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it is.
Good for you. Glad you got
Beautiful.
to get away and enjoy some time out there, man. It looks amazing.
so it's good to be back. Missed you guys. I watched yesterday's show.
Oh, nice. With
We weren't
Rick.
too hard on you.
Yeah. No, I knew Rick would have my back if you were.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
I've known,
Yeah,
Rick,
that was a
I've
fun
known
show.
Rick longer than I've known you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've known him since he was a kid. He was one of my rec kids.
First time I actually really got to meet him was yesterday. What a cool soul. What a cool dude. That's the way to live life, you know?
Yeah.
Him and his brothers played basketball.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, that's. I met Rick when I was 13ish.
Oh, yeah?
We played a lot of basketball too. Yeah, lifelong friend,
Yeah, no,
pretty much.
great guy.
Yeah, man. Another great guy, Tyler Farr. I think so.
right.
I don't know. He could have a massive criminal record. I'm really not sure. But I haven't looked into his criminal history. But we're going to give away some Tyler Farr tickets. He's going to be playing at the Clay County Fair
Yes, sir.
this weekend. Very cool.